not big on companies rehashing their old products. It kind of reminds me of that time that my little sister asked me to Photoshop myself into her graduation photo because I'd not been able to be there personally. So I did this. So when Govee told me that they were releasing yet another Philips Hue HDMI sync box alternative, I went, oh good, another one. I was wrong to feel that way. Philips Hue are in trouble. Thanks to Govee for sponsoring today's video and for sending me their Govee G1 Pro. In case it wasn't clear in the intro, Govee can now sync their external lights, such as the awesome Govee Lyra, to their latest monitor and TV light sync products. And this is And Govee have always been good at reproducing color, but their new Envisual product lineup has some of the best color reproduction I've seen to date. And as well as the monitor sync kit that I'm covering today, they also have a kit for TVs between 75 and 85 inches too. Oh, here we go! Another sponsored video from Paul Hibbert Conman. Was that a fish? Yes. But I will be leaving nothing on the table in this video. I will be showing you all of the things that are good about this product and all of the things that are bad about this product. And some of the things are so ridiculously good, you won't believe it. Did that work? Has that baited you in? Some say I am the master of bait. You've just been masturbated. Inside the very attractive packaging is a pair of wired external lights, a rope light for the back of your TV, and a camera. And the camera is— No! Where are you going? I don't want a camera stuck on top of my monitor. Paul Hibbert is garbage. The camera is actually a major advantage. You might not think it is. But if you buy yourself a Philips Hue HDMI sync box, for example, you'll find it's not actually compatible with every technology out there. It used to not be compatible with HDR10+, I don't know if that's still the case, but next time something else comes out, the new version of Dolby or the new version of HDR11+, whatever it is, HDMI sync boxes are going to struggle. This camera is going to work forever. The camera is also much improved over the previous model, in both looks and functionality, and all the devices now connect directly to it so that it can act as the central hub, not only for the attached devices, but also for the external lights too. No thank you! Was that a fish? Go on, give me crap in the comments section about the camera. See how quickly you get slapped with a fish? The camera has a power button on the top, which is like a touch-sensitive thing, and it's now a spring-loaded design for easier positioning on the top of your monitor. This particular kit is designed for monitors between 24 and 29 inches, with a flat back. But I have seen other reviewers use the little orange pads that this thing comes with for calibrating the camera to actually stick to the back of their monitor to extend the bracket to fit. It's ingenious. I personally didn't have any kind of problems installing it. It's in the way. Oh, I just can't even.
A few minutes later.
It kind of works. Oh man.
More moments later.
That's not right. It should not end there. I'm gonna have to feed it round.
One eternity later.
Damn it! Damn it! Oh, God damn it! You pile of butts. It's actually super easy to install. I'm just this guy. Have you subscribed yet? It's just that if you don't, Channel 4 probably won't renew Jeff Bezos' new show. I know it might seem like those two things aren't linked, but they are.
Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos, and welcome to episode 2 of Not Enough Yachts. One yacht. Pathetic. Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos, and I'm here in Whitby. Not enough yachts.
There is a section at the top of the application called Movie Watching Dreamview. What's wrong with that? It's a perfectly normal title for a menu. And in that menu is a setting called Manage the Device. And it's in here that you tell Govee which lights you want to include, and then in the area setting, you just choose the location of where those devices are going to be. So if you wanted to feel like Santa tripping balls in his grotto, then you can have up to 20 separate lights in different locations around the room, all reacting to your TV at the same time until your brain melts out of your ears. You wanted immersion, you flipping well got it. My Govee Glide light, for example, advertises itself as one light to the G1 Pro. And so I've set it to position 7 in the app because that's the one that is directly beneath the monitor. My Govee floor lamp, however, advertises its individual segments to the G1, which means I could set the top of the lamp to position 1, the middle of the lamp to position 10, and the base of the lamp to position 9. And this would give me a giant version of the G1's own light bars that I can then position further into the room, which is preposterously awesome. We all already know what I think of people who like to have discos in their house. But I'm not here to pass judgment, so no judgment on my part. If you happen to be a sad loser, dweeby moron with no consideration for his neighbors and no social decorum or grace, then that's entirely your thing, and you'll be pleased to know that the Govee G1 Pro has some pretty awesome disco modes. You have a choice to either sync the music using your phone's microphone, or the microphone built into the device itself, or in fact by using the inbuilt microphone jack on the camera. And the final bit of additional functionality, which is probably the most important to me personally, is that it works with both Google Home and She That Should Not Be Named, which means that you can turn it off with your voice, and this is really important. Because the camera has no way of knowing that your monitor has been turned off, it doesn't automatically switch the lights off. It carries on watching the screen and the lights just kind of sit there in a deep blue color. If you want to switch it off, you can use your voice, as I've said, or you could use an Alexa routine. In my case, I'm using Home Assistant. Home Assistant! These things are seriously bright, but if you're in a small room, anything more than about 50%, and the lights start to cast back onto the screen itself, and because the screen is then colored the color of the lights kind of go, everything is blue. Everything is blue now. The trick is to get the light bars, and in fact any lights, as far away from your screen as possible. Obviously, anything that makes the screen change color is going to affect the camera. This isn't something that's essentially wrong with the device itself, but people are going to ask me the question. They're going to ask, is it possible to do this with the older Govee kits? And the answer to that question is no. But they will make you think it's possible when you go in the app. Govee have made it available in the menu system for your older kit, then as soon as you click on it, it goes, not compatible. Why do this? Why not just not put it in the menu in the first place? It's kind of like farting in an elevator and then going, I did that. That was me. It makes perfect sense that it doesn't work with the old hardware, but don't stick it in the app like a boast. This doesn't work. The final thing is that with the old model, you could stick the camera to the underside of the monitor, which some people felt was more discreet and preferred it that way. This one, you cannot do that, and I guess it kind of makes sense. It's because it's got a power button on the top. You could stick your finger underneath it, but you're gonna probably stick it on the top. There's nothing sexual about that. Stop it. Smut! All in all, this is the sync box I would buy if I was in the market, because I'll never have to worry about compatibility should a new HDR standard or Dolby standard come out, and because it does such a good job of replicating the color with no noticeable latency. As it stands, my gaming monitor is too big, it's a behemoth, and so this kit has ended up on Nisha's monitor, and she has not stopped gloating about it.
I love my lighting kit. It is so much better than yours, Paul, because you don't have one.
If you'd also like to gloat to me, then there are links in the description as to where you can pick this kit up from, and also their TV equivalent, which I will probably be reviewing soon, so subscribe for that. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. That tells YouTube's algorithms it was a good video, and more people should see it. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. If you ding the bell, it lets YouTube's algorithms know that you want to be notified when I upload videos. These incredible people running down your screen right now are my patrons from Patreon. Without them, this video would not exist, this channel would not exist. I'd still exist, but I'd be in a call center. If you want to be one of those incredible people, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I would genuinely love you forever. These are my Facebooks and my Twitters and my Instagrams and my TikToks too. Come and hang out there and we can be best friends. See you next time. Was that a fish? That's my new catchphrase. But you'll have to wait until... Was that a fish? Was that a fish? See how quickly you get slapped with a fish? So is that? It sounds like Smith's lyrics. When?
Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos. I'm here in Whitby. Not enough yachts.